It's Lewis here, Brands Hatch, last round. This is the intro, so let's see how the weekend goes. Yeah, it's a good track. I've done well here in the past, so like I say, we've had a good Friday practice and feeling good for qualifying, so let's see how it goes this morning.
That's probably because you're rushing in, trying to brake later and later and later. But Sheen Curve is one of those corners where you do your braking and you let it run round and you pick up the throttle earlier out of Sheen Curve.
So it's currently Friday morning. I think it's about 20 past 7. Just about getting light. First job of the weekend is to go and get all my kit scrutinised, which is really annoying. It's this early in the morning. I don't know why they've done it all year, but yeah, we're always first in the morning, so scrutineering now. Then we've got free practice 1 at 9 PM I think, 9 PM. So yeah, gonna go get all this kit sorted and then prep for the first session. I have also already had a message from my first video saying that I will need some microphones. You'll have to bear with me for the first part of this video, but I do have some coming later on today, so yeah, we'll have them for the rest of the video, which should be good. Yeah, back from scrutineering. That was about a 5,000 mile walk, because it's literally at the other end of the paddock or pit lane, and obviously we're in the bottom paddock, so yeah, back from that. Just done a little bit of prep, ready for free practice 1. Feeling good. The track, I think it rained yesterday morning, and I don't know if it's fully dried out. It looks a little bit damp up at turn 2 from what I can see, but we'll see when we go on the track. Hopefully it's alright around the back as well, around the back near Hawthorne and Dingle. So yeah, but yeah, feeling good for session 1, and we'll see you after. First session done. Not the greatest session. It's red flagged halfway through. I was on a good run, to be fair. In the first one, I was running around 13th and pushing on, and then after the red flag, I just couldn't get back into it. Got caught up a few times with a few riders. So yeah, but I've had a look at the data, making a few changes for free practice 2. And then, yeah, hopefully should go a bit better. So I'm feeling good for the second practice. So yeah, see what happens. Right, we're back from second practice. I've got the mics now, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me. Need to hold the camera still, don't I? Yeah, it was a good session. I went 1.4 seconds quicker than first practice, so the change we did definitely helped. I finished up in 18th, but like the times are so close. I think 0.2 of a second would have put me up 5 positions, and half a second I think was maybe 9th, something like that. So the times are really close, but at least I've got a good setting going into qualifying tomorrow. And the good thing as well, I did most of that on my own with those lap times in the session. So hopefully if I can get a tow off of a faster rider in qualifying, then yeah, we should be on for a good qualifying and good grid position. So yeah, hopefully you can hear me a little bit better with the old mics. Yeah, we're making progress. Qualifying done. Not the greatest. Also, just one thing before I talk about qualifying. I listened to that video back with the other mic, and it was all like crackly and that. You're probably gonna laugh at me, but oh well. So I've upgraded a little bit. I've got a little bit of a better mic. So yeah, that's that. But qualifying wasn't the greatest. I went faster again, which was good. Bike felt really good. But position-wise, I think I finished up in 22nd or 23rd. So gutted about the positions, but it's just I've never seen the field this tight. Like everyone in the top 20 is within like 1.5 seconds. I think I'm 1.5 off the leader. It's something silly like 0.6 of a second would have put me 10th. So yeah, obviously I didn't manage to get them temps, but yeah, starting 23rd I think it is, and just have to see what we can do in the race. Yeah, so yeah, I suppose I'll see you after the race, but race is today I think it's 1:30. So yeah, should be a good one. Make up some positions, full elbows out and full send. Well, yeah, what a race. Again, position-wise, wasn't the greatest. I got from 23rd to 15th. I finished 15th in the race. I got a good start. I made up, I think, 6 places on the first lap. Got to 17th. Then the safety car came out for a few laps, so people kind of bunched up again. And then, yeah, as the safety car turned its lights off and the race was back on again, I was in a battle for, I think it was 12th, and then one of the riders in that group in front of me, he kept making a few mistakes and running wide, and that kind of pulled me and him back, and then the group got away a little bit. And anyway, that rider that was making the mistakes, he crashed in front of me, and then there was about a 4-second gap to the group for 12th in front of me, and I thought, you know, there's 6 laps left of the race, and I didn't know whether I was going to catch the group or not, but I just knuckled down, set some really good lap times and managed to catch the group back up, and I was 12th into the first corner on the last lap, and then just after a last lap battle with that group managed to finish 15th. So yeah, it was a good race to pull back the gap, and yeah, I set a time of 1:32.5, which has put me 11th on the grid tomorrow. So that's kind of the highlight of the weekend, I suppose. Just getting that lap time, and tomorrow is looking wet. So yeah, we're in for a wet race, I reckon. Starting from 11th, so yeah, I think I say so a lot, maybe. Yeah, so 11th tomorrow, to set it again, and we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to it. Well, we're back. What a race. What a second race that was. I don't think I filmed anything today, to be honest. I didn't speak before the race, but I was meant to be starting in P11 in the race, but someone further in front of me had a 3-position grid penalty, so that put me up to 10th. So yeah, I had a mega race, got a good start. I think I made up a few positions off the start. Obviously, it started raining on the grid. Oh, sorry, I got a bit carried away there. It started raining on the grid. Like it was spitting on our sighting laps, and I got to the grid and it started raining, so they kind of delayed the start and gave us all a chance to change our wheels. So yeah, that was eventful, but the team got it done in time, and yeah, that was that. So yeah, and the rain started coming in heavier and heavier. So yeah, got off to a good start, made up a position or two into turn 1, kind of settled in because we hadn't had any wet laps this weekend. Kind of a reverse to Alton Park when it was all wet and then we had a dry race. So yeah, good race, settled in, kind of held my own. I was a bit of a lonely race, but yeah, brought it home in P5. Mega happy with that because, you know, best result of the year, and it was good to finish the season on a high. So yeah, still buzzing off that really. Just yeah, I don't know, just a great race, good way to end the season. But yeah, here's a couple clips of how wet it was and how lonely of a race it was for me as well. But got it done, and yeah, now it's time for a good off season, and we're gonna have a good pre-season next year, and we'll be back stronger for 2026 BSB. Listen out for the plans, and yeah, you'll find out what's happening next year. But that's all I can say so far. Keep an eye out.